Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey Sass Squad, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be running an XL Nidorino here in the Great League. I'm actually going to modify a team I made earlier this season where we have a Scrafty Nidoqueen core. We're running Cofagrigus lead. Yeah, so we just took out Nidoqueen and put Nidorino. Honestly, Nidorino is definitely a little spicy, but in today's video, instead of running Horn Attack on Nidorino, I'm actually going to be running Double Nuke in the form of Dig and Sludge Bomb. I was experimenting, so we're going to be showing you my first set of the day, and then I'm going to be showing you one of my best sets. Let's get into the battles. Alright, so in this one, we get ourselves a Shadow Nidoqueen lead. This actually isn't too shabby for us, but our opponent will switch into Welrin, and we're going to want to switch into our Scrafty, because this is a pretty good matchup. We can eat an Icicle Sphere here, not too much of an issue. We're going to go straight Foul Play because more than likely they're not going to shield, expecting us just to go for the Power Up Punch. And that works out really nice for us because now it's just a matter of counter or so and Welrin is gone. And we don't give the Nidoqueen a huge farm down. And on top of that, we're able to snag in a little Foul Play here. So we are going to get a shield that is just amazing. And realistically, I can take an Earth Power here, but it just felt as if this was definitely going to be an Earth Power. And in comes Lapras, Shadow Lapras. I'm going to switch into Nidorino and see if we can get some play here this match with Nidorino. So a little bit of lag there. I mean, I'm sure you all know there's so much lag in this game right now. But I throw the Sludge Bomb, they do not shield. And we're just barely able to farm down Lapras here. And then we can bring back in our Coffin and throw a Dark Pulse to get the shield, and now we should safely be able to just get to the Shadow Ball, and they will top left. GG's. In our next battle, we are actually going to find ourselves with a Shadow Ninetales lead. Really interesting. I wasn't really sure if they were going to try to power up to a nuke, but they end up throwing a Weather Ball, but I'm going to shield the first one just in case. And since I saw that as a Weather Ball, pretty obvious this is another Weather Ball, I'm going to take that one to the face, try to go for a little bit of a farm down, and we are able to win the lead here. So I'm going to throw my Dark Pulse here, and the Welrin's just going to take it. Kind of a nice call. This is a tough situation because should I have switched out here? It's a tough call. But they end up having Trevenant in the back, so this might work out really well. I'm going to go throw the Foul Play, and that works out good. And what do you know, I'm getting to another Foul Play. Obviously, they're trying to get a little bit of an energy situation here, but it kind of doesn't work out for them. Because now their Trevenant is an easy farm down for either Pokemon, and I'm going to bring in Nidorino, and they're going to just quit the match. GG's. Alright, so in this battle we end up getting a Shadow Welrin lead, and, you know, I guess I wasn't entirely sure how I should play this out. Like, should I just try to save Coffin for a sack swap, or maybe some clutch play in the end? So I kind of panic here and switch out into my Scrafty, trying to farm down the Welrin, but you'll kind of see that this ends up backfiring for me. They end up switching to their own Scrafty, and while we have a little bit of energy lead and get the Power Punch, we are going to absolutely get demolished by our opponent's Scrafty. So this is already kind of bad for me, and I'm gonna have to bring in Nidorino here. And yeah, I think obviously I'm just gonna go for a farm down and a shield. If I get hit by a Foul Play, that's not gonna be good. So we are able to farm down and just shield once against Scrafty. But still not necessarily the best scenario. They're going to bring in the Welrin, and I probably shouldn't have even thrown a move. That was a little bit of a mistake on my end when you really look at how that could have played out. I could have farmed down there rather easy, and it would have been a lot better to have that move, because look, we could have got 2 Sludge Bombs off here, and then we could have clutched it to a Dark Pulse. So this match was just a little bit of a mistake. I needed to absolutely farm down the Welrin in that scenario. But in general, like, tough match. So I feel like, yeah, you can kind of see how close this gets, you know? It's like, great game. But yeah, this is the very first set, me trying to adjust, trying to like figure out like, how do I play Nidorino? So we get ourselves a Venusaur lead here. And this one is definitely interesting because I know I can take a Frenzy Plant, and I'm gonna just let the first one slip on through. And they make a great switch. I think they, if I'm not mistaken, they switched to Umbreon. Oh no, they didn't switch yet. Oh wait, they didn't switch at all. Wait, maybe this is not the same team. So they just stay in, and I make a crazy switch to Nidorino, and I tank that as well. Oh, it's this battle! Oh my gosh. So this is one reason why I'm running Dig. Look how much damage that actually did. Like, who's gonna shield a Nidorino? Let's be real. And this match is insane, actually. Holy crap, wait until you see the backline. So, yeah, that looked kind of good, right? Because we can tank a move with Scrafty here. But guess what they have? They have a Medicham in the backline. This instantly became a nightmare because, especially if it's Power Up Punch Medicham, we don't really have the best situation for us. And they end up switching into their Venusaur. We're going to throw the Dark Pulse, and they end up shielding. So we have 2 shields versus their no shield. I'm going to try my best to use this as a situation where I can like build up energy for the foul plays. So this is just insane, honestly. In the moment when I'm playing this, the real play is the reverse of what I actually do, but look how this plays out still. I throw the foul play, just barely doesn't kill, but then I have enough for the power-up punch. And I'm able to knock out the Medicham with like 1 HP in a dream. That was just absurd. Crazy battle. Alright, so this next one is honestly kind of bad. I remember this. The Wish Cache, I had a feeling they were just gonna go straight Blizzard the first move. So here is good, you know, I get the damage off, they don't shield, and I do predict this Blizzard. But I'm pretty sure they shield this at this point. I should have double shielded here. This is kind of the problem with this match, was I just did not... Oh wait, okay. So it's not even about that necessarily, it's here. Because I feel like a lot of times Registeel will try to bait with the Zap Cannon, and it's a 50-50, and unfortunately I make the wrong call. And if I would have shielded here, I could have actually done a lot better in this matchup. You'll kind of see, because obviously if we shield that, we're like farming. You know what I mean? We're going to farm this Reggie down and destroy it. And then Wish Cache is not going to be that much of an issue for Scrafty either. But look, we just end up creating a horrible scenario for us all around. And they do end up just like bringing back in their Wish Cache here to finish up the match. Like again, we don't really know exactly what they had in the backline, but if we would have done the right thing, I think we had a much better chance at winning that battle. But yeah, really great games for this first set. Some insane ones, in fact. But yeah, as you can see, there's a 3-2. What did I get? I think I got like a Larvitar. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's jump into our I almost said 5. I didn't get a 5-0. I wish I did. But this is a good set. We get an Obstagoon lead. So I'm going to switch into Nidorino as my safe swap against something like this, because we absolutely want to try to line it up with Scrafty later on. They end up bringing in Trevenant, and this is a great matchup. I mean, they don't even shield. I don't know why they didn't shield that. Maybe they thought I was using Horn Attack bait. I'm not entirely sure, but amazing for us. They're going to bring back in Obstagoon, and I'm throwing another Sludge Bomb. And yeah, we get a shield. We're partying. By the way, if you're watching this, you must enjoy content like this. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing. It really does help my content reach a wider audience here on YouTube. And with that, let's continue on here. See, we're able to line up our Scrafty here. Farm down the Obstagoon. In the back is a Nidoqueen. So a little scary, but not the worst case scenario, because we can get the foul play off and switch in our Coffin. And we will be able to take at least 1 Earth Power safely. So I'm just going to opt out and get hit. And we do, just in case I tried to throw the Poison Fang and then go for Earth Power after that. But yeah, now I think at this point I will shield, and it is the bait. but it's okay because we just want to get rid of this Nidoqueen at this point. And yeah, that is game. GG. So what do we get in our next match here? So we do get a Trevenant lead, and I'm gonna stay in here because this is one of the reasons why I am running Dark Pulse on Coffin. The Jellicent, the Trevenant. So we knew it was gonna be Seed Bomb. They threw that. They switched out. We saved all of our energy, and we switched in Scrafty to line up this matchup. Same idea. I'm not gonna shield at all here. I'm just gonna throw the Foul Play, assuming they think I'm just gonna go for Power Up Punch. So we will get it to a situation where we just kind of farm it, and we're not gonna give it too much room for farm down. But insanely enough, they do have this Deoxys defense, and we are able to get to a Foul Play. So when I looked at this, I was like, this is not horrible for us, but not going to be easy either, especially because we are running the Nidorino, which will get demolished by a Psycho Boost at its full power. So we make a crazy call and we just don't shield. We live with 1 HP in a dream. We're saving those shields for Nidorino. And now we shield against the Deoxys and we're trying to go for the farm down. Fortunately for us, we can actually farm it down with Poison Jab before it can get to a second Psycho Boost. And now we can just Sludge Bomb Trevenant and it's just game. GG. Yeah, it feels like no one really shielded Nidorino today. Alright, so we get a Swampert lead and they switch in Sableye. And I make an amazing switch and catch the Foul Play. So we save all of our energy with Coffin and... Oh, okay, yeah, they just top left. So GG. Yeah, I can understand, honestly, because even Scrafty has a good matchup against Swampert. Maybe they just did not have a way to deal with Scrafty, and that was just like kind of bad. Okay, so this next match, we get a Shadow Politoed lead. Politoed actually can be a little scary for my line. I mean, fortunately, like, it's not OP to sweep the entire team, but it can definitely like tear through some of these Pokemon if we're not predicting the Blizzard correctly. Yeah, I guess we pulled that off, and in comes, I think, is that Nidoqueen? Yeah, Shadow Nidoqueen, a little scary, but we're just gonna try it. We were able to fortunately get off 2 Dark Pulses off, and we're not gonna shield, I don't think. We got off some damage and we get a shield. That's good enough for me. We're just gonna let it go, and you know, I honestly realized at this point this is really bad, actually, because I bring in Nidorino. And, okay, I knew it was bad, but it got worse here. I brought it in, I'm like, oh shit, I'm just screwed. But then I was like, actually, they didn't shield. So, we might be able to actually bring in Scrafty, because there's no charge moves Deoxys Defense has that are that threatening. But here's another bad call. I actually tried to bait, and it cost me a lot here. So, in a way, this is kind of good and bad. There's like 2 sides of the coin. One, they're not able to farm me down as much, so I can bring back a Nidorino and hopefully do something. But simultaneously, it was pretty bad because it allowed Deoxys Defense to do that much damage, and I could have wasted Nidoqueen's energy potentially. But what ends up happening is we are able to just barely get enough energy to CMP the Deoxys Defense. So we CMP and we get the Sludge Bomb. Oh my gosh, like that was, they definitely had the Psycho Boost when they switched out. Like that was insane. All right, so in this next match we get a Electrode lead, and I know it's gonna be Foul Play, but I just decided I'm gonna take it anyways. And I think they also just take it, and I wish I just threw the Shadow Ball here. It would have been a lot better for us. But yeah, I end up switching out the Nidorino as a save swap. I'm gonna just take the Discharge and kind of farm it down. And we end up getting a Wish Cache here. And I make a pretty bad call here in Shield. I got a little greedy and I was like, oh, I want to see how much this dig does. But I actually think the real call was to just let Nidorino die here. This damage doesn't particularly matter that much, I think. I mean, it's nice, but we give it too much of like a farm down. So I guess I get a little nervous and I just bring in Coffin thinking, you know what, we're just gonna let Coffin waste the Wish Cache's energy and hopefully just farm it down. But yeah, it's pretty bad because they end up having Deoxys Defense in the back line. And that's just terrible. Like, I guess if we even just brought in Scrafty there, it could have been a little bit better for us. You know, get that little bit of energy lead, and then we save Coffin for that matchup. But yeah, I think there's ways we could have maybe played that differently. Great games, though. So we went, that was a 4-1 set that I did on my stream today also. So yeah, we get the Cranidos, and yeah, I had a lot of fun running this, honestly. Did you enjoy watching these battles? Because these were not that easy. And yeah, there's even some other crazy battles. Maybe I'll post like a short or something on my second channel of a highlighted battle that I didn't show here. But yeah, with that being said, I really appreciate you checking this out. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.